Hello and welcome back to another awesome episode of Brave Talk Show. I am your host, Tony Nicole.
I'm your host, Crystal Rogers.
And I'm your host, Danny Nicole.
All right, we are the three beautiful, fabulous hosts of Brave Talk Show. We are so happy to have you a part of our show today. We are excited. We got some awesome guests coming up. So you don't want to miss it. As always, we like to bring it. When we bring it well, okay? So you already know that by now. Thank you for those that have been following us, supporting us, giving us awesome comments. We thank you for your energy and your positivity. Continue to follow us on Facebook, IG. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel under T&E Networks. That way you can catch all of our awesome shows. Brave Talk Show. You're going to also check out Elite Life with host James J.T. Thompson. And up for the summer, we got new shows coming out. That's right. We got Crystal Rogers and her husband, Jot, are going to have a show called Love Languages. So that's right. Couples, people that are looking to date, you are already in a marriage or something like that, you want some more added wisdom and love and some nourishment, check out Love Languages. Then also, Danny Nicole, she got a show coming out called Queens on Deck. She's going to be bringing you some awesome, inspiring words. Going to be having some guests on her show, but she's going to be bringing all kinds of life and good energy and vibes. So make sure you check her out. Now, also me, I have a show coming out called Diva Lifestyle. Diva Lifestyle is going to talk about health, fitness, fashion, you name it, wellness, mental health, the whole nine. So we are the network that's going to bring a lot of positive substance to your life. So make sure that you stay tuned with us. Don't miss us. Don't miss us. We love you. We love you.
I'm supposed to speak on us. We're supposed to some good stuff.
Some good stuff. Okay, so as we always do, we roll into our show talking about a lot of good things. We also want to know what's happening in our neck of the woods. So I'm going to go first. What's happening in Charlotte right now? We got some good weather going on. People are out enjoying themselves. The parks are open, so people are going out to the parks. Some of the malls are opening. They are still practicing social distancing in the malls. And a lot of department stores are having signs on the front entranceway telling you that you cannot enter in unless you have a mask on. So make sure that you have your mask. Let's not start no confrontation. I understand people want to do what they want to do, but at the same time, we have to look out for one another. We do not want anything to happen, okay? So what's happening over there with you, Crystal?
In South Carolina, it is gorgeous. Looks like it's going to start raining, but we're on Lake Kiwi in South Carolina, and the lake is packed, and the malls are getting packed. It's getting back busy, which a lot of people's not doing the social distancing. They're not wearing their masks. They're not, doing the things they're supposed to do. So we need to watch out and be safe and just be careful. What about you, Danny?
Well, in my neck of the woods in Georgia, so we can tell that it is summer because people are wearing less and less clothes. I'm gonna need you to put your clothes on. If you got hairy back, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Please put your shirt on. Nobody wants to see that. But no, I mean the same thing here with the malls and everything going on. People are, enjoying the weather. Couples are out there holding hands and making plans. That is a song. Yes, it is. Yes, but no, everything is good over here.
All right, cool. So that's what's up. Well, I mean, we still have to practice like wisdom. We have to do that because nowadays, like I said, people are being reckless. You got some folks that's out here now that have the have COVID-19 and they are, busy going out here celebrating when they need to be at home quarantine, so we got to really watch out for that. We can't just be reckless. We have to be smart. we don't want to put other people in harm's way. We don't want to jeopardize them, because now it's affecting people that have already pre-existing conditions. That's what they're saying. So, let's be careful. So moving forward, we always like to talk about what are some of the latest things that's happening, latest trends, the latest news. Danny, I think you got something buzzing in your mind. What you want to talk about?
See, I want to talk about the social media. We got stuff out here, it's beyond Facebook, beyond IG, beyond Snapchat. We got our stuff out here called TikTok. Now,
Yeah.
TikTok is fastly trending. It's something that you can actually do. A group of people. We see these videos. They're doing a little music videos, dancing. Some people can dance. Some people can't. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is, if you all are going to choreograph a TikTok, that y'all know what y'all doing on these things. We like rhythm, okay? We like to see people on point with their rhythm, okay?
Well, some of them be on point though. Some of them.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to do one when we get together, all three of us.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So for
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, for our next season, we'll do that. We get together on the next season because we're gonna be on a different platform for our next season. So by then, everything has shifted. We'll be we'll be together. Y'all probably won't know how to act when you see all of us together.
That would be great. I just have one more thing to say about TikTok. My youngest son, he has prohibited me from participating on TikTok because he thinks I'm too old for it. Son, if you're looking, if you're viewing this, I'm gonna do TikTok because some of the moves that I taught you. I'm just saying.
Don't be listen. He just looking out for mama. He don't want mama to embarrass him and stuff. That's all it is. But you got some moves, Danny. I done seen you get down dancing.
That's right.
You got some moves.
You may have to teach me some of them moves.
Got some moves, y'all. Don't get that twitch. You got some moves. But yeah. So we got some exciting guests coming up. We got Locke is going to be on the show today. He is coming up. Our first guest, actually, he's going to be talking about alpha men care. So this is his new product line. So we're going to find out what's that all about, okay? Because men, they want to be groomed. Because we have our own regimen on what we use. So men nowadays, they're being even more into grooming, and which we love it. Like me as a woman, I love for a man that is groomed and he's looking good.
Yes.
So I definitely want that, because if I'm looking like this for him, I want him to.
Let's talk about it. Oh, girl.
Definitely.
We have to be on one accord with that.
We have
to be off tilter while we're out and about, and they be like, look at her, then look at him. Look at him, then look at her.
What are you doing? Your beard is all mangled and nappy and whatnot. I mean, come on, that's just not.
That'd be like Beavis and Butthead.
She's looking all luxurious over there.
You're looking like a meal, like a snack. Okay.
or for instance, like the beard look like they having confrontational moments. Your beard should not look like it's having confrontational moments. You don't want to have that happening. So, that's just how it goes. But listen, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we should have our first guest. So make sure you stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Are you in need of a virtual assistant? Well, at J. Logan Business Support Services, a virtual assistant company, we focus on helping you maintain and or streamline your business operations while minimizing the hassle of busy work. To request services, contact us at info@jloganbizsupport.com or visit our website at jloganbizsupport.com and allow us, your virtual assistant, to lift the weight while leaving you with peace of mind.
Welcome back to the Brave Talk Show. It is with a great honor and privilege that we have our next guest here. He's an incredibly talented and recording artist. producer. I got a chance to work with this guy. What an awesome experience. He's also the CEO of Alpha Men Care, a company that has taken the world by storm. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. J. Locke. Welcome him, Great Height. Welcome him.
What's up?
Yes. Welcome him. So let's talk about this fast-moving product that's out on the market. Tell us about Alpha Men Care.
So Alpha Men Care is, first of all, thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Alpha Men Care is we started out as a men's line for beards. My first product was a beard serum, and it promotes growth, it adds shine, we put a fragrance in it, and the fragrance is what makes it take my glasses off to show y'all the respect y'all deserve.
So you showing us the full effect though. So what we see right now is the luxuriousness of your product, the beard.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Gotcha.
I like the way you put that. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We it definitely adds the shine, it definitely adds the growth. We put a fragrance in there that wanted to capture the idea of what an alpha man would smell like. And I think we've achieved it. I think the product I sold out the first week. I've been playing catch up ever since. And since then, we've added about 7. We have 7 products now. We have the beard serum, the balm, shampoo, conditioner. We added a body butter, which is the most recent. Well, we did 2 new recents, which is a body butter and sanitizer. So.
Wow.
This man got a sanitizer with his. Listen, viewers, y'all looking for sanitizer? You know how we've been like raking the grocery stores, Walmart, and all of that for him. For still missing in the stores, by the way.
Absolutely.
Y'all better hit up J Locke. He just told y'all he got sanitizer. Okay.
Mr. J Locke, I have to definitely get some for you because my husband has a beard, and so yours looks very nice.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask the question: out of all your products, which product would you consider your favorite? And also, where do you see Alpha Men Care in the next 5 years?
That's good.
Good question.
Well, each one of these products is like my babies, and it's hard to choose between my babies. I would say
you can choose. You try not to.
Don't make me choose against my babies.
Oh.
I would say the beard serum probably is, before COVID, the beard serum is the product. Like that is the one that has the most as far as the fragrance. It lasts. It's the most prevalent out of all of the products. And it does what it's supposed to do. It definitely helps with the growth. Definitely. I can tell who uses my product when I'm in the streets and I walk up on someone. If their beard looks fake, like like that plastic fruit, that's how your beard is shining. Like
I'll definitely hit you up and get some because I definitely need some for my husband.
Yeah. Yeah. I walked up on this guy at night and his beard was like, it looked like it was wet.
Illuminating.
And I was like, oh. So what?
It was illuminating. His beard was just that.
It's ridiculous. And he was like, because when I sold it to him the first week we had it. And I remember we had just put it in Beauty World. And, of course, I was excited because we had just got it in a chain. And, still beaming off of that, big dude, looked like a linebacker. He comes out and I'm like, yo, I need y'all to come in and check out my product. He was like, I ain't got time. He came over to the car. He smelled it. You got a product when a grown man that's like 6'2", 6'3", muscle bound, break down and do that little dance. We don't do that unless it's like chocolate cake or.
Are you serious?
It's something.
Oh Lord!
It got to be something that we rock with for us to do a little dance in the middle of the street. And
Sitting there
He
dancing. Oh, my
copied it. He did the dance. He did the end zone dance.
No,
Like,
you didn't. Stop it. You do it.
goodness.
hands
I got a question
down.
for you.
Sure.
I got a question. So, since you've been doing this, what is the single most memorable moment that you've had since your product has been out on the market?
I would say a friend of mine who also bought the product that same week is in stage 4 cancer, and he's on chemo, and he posted about the product. I didn't tell him to. He just on his own free will put a post up showing how while he's going through chemo, how long his hair is, because he started putting it on his head because it was growing his beard through the process. So
Wow.
his hair is longer than mine. Like, I mean, he's cornrolling his hair
Wow.
in the
Wow.
middle of chemo. So that is probably the most powerful moment, because it's, when you're going through something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
holding on to everything, like the little things are way more important.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Seriously, that is some great stuff right there.
Yeah.
yeah. And he's gonna come on board in a little bit and be a sales rep as well. So
Well, he'd be perfect at it since he can stand by the product because he's using it. So
absolutely.
that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm getting ready to shift gears. Click, click. All right, so let's shoot over to the music. What you got in store for your recordings? What's up? What's in the lab right now? What's happening?
So
What you cooking?
I'm definitely going to do something centered around COVID. I gotta, it's an interesting time because you have COVID on one hand, and then you still have young African American men getting killed in the streets. So I was going to do. It went from a single to an EP to now maybe a 10-song project. So
Oh,
yeah, it keeps
what's
growing.
up?
Need to stop while I'm ahead before I be giving out double CDs. But
I'm done. Listen, you are. Let me tell you something. If y'all don't know by now, let me enlighten the viewers about J Locke, the man that they see right here.
The man, the myth, the legend. Come
Let
on.
me tell you something. This it's nothing that this man can't do. Okay, this man does pretty much
oh,
all. So
well, I can't cook.
See, didn't nobody have to know that.
I'm
Didn't
not
nobody have to
going
know that.
there. I'm
I'm
not
just
going there
adding,
with him on
just
that.
being a very transparent moment.
See,
But I order very well.
yeah, fresh off the boiler. So let's move on from that. But,
Fresh and light biscuits.
This was saying. You talk to this man, and he's like, "Hold on for a second. You hear him ordering?" But I'm like, "Lord have mercy, Jesus." But anyway, like I said, this man's phenomenal. He's doing everything, recording, producing. He got some dope music out. Y'all need to check him out. And he has a men's care line. So
Yeah.
he's doing amazing things. He also does graphics. He's like a one-man shop. He does it all. So besides cooking, like he just mentioned, but that there's still hope left in that area, but we're just gonna leave that aside.
Yeah.
So can you share with our viewers before you leave, how can they get in touch with you so they can purchase this awesome smelling, which I would like to smell it as well, since it smells so amazing.
I'm going to send you our product to Monday for you
I'm gonna hold you.
to I'm going to send you our product. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on social media under J Locke or Alpha Men Care. If you can't find me for some odd, strange reason,
don't you do it.
hit
Don't
Tony
you do it.
or
Don't you
JT
do
up.
it. Let me tell you something. You got a bad habit. Every time we do an interview, you got a bad habit of throwing my name into the ring for people to get.
Yeah, reach out to Tony. She'll get me. JT, that's my homie. What up, JT? JT's in the background. That's my brother.
Producer the show. He's like
producing that. Can't talk right now.
You said what?
He produced us.
No, he's not talking right now. He's keeping up with
He can't talk right now.
everything.
Yeah. For some odd reason, I feel like he hears me.
Yeah, he does. He hears you and feel you. Okay, so but thank you so much for joining us today, sir. For taking time out. Be safe out there. Continue on your grind. Brave Ites. Make sure you stay tuned. We got another guest coming up, so don't go nowhere. You're on.
Hey, I'm James J.T. Thompson, host of the Elite Life Talk Show. For more information on advertisement, please send an email to t.n.e.networksllc@gmail.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Brave Talk Show. I am Crystal Rogers, also with Tony Nicole and Dana Nicole. We have a great guest that's coming on. I'm honored and privileged to tell you about him. Also, I worked with him on Beautiful that he wrote himself. So it's a pleasure to introduce Robert Grant. He's an actor, he's a gospel artist, a playwright, CEO of Grant Vision Enterprise. Let's give him an applause.
Welcome.
Ladies, hello. Greetings. How's everybody?
We're doing good. We're doing
Everybody
good.
looks good. Boy, you guys look good. Good
Thank
Lord.
you.
What's up with this fineness all around me? Oh my goodness.
Oh, he got us blushing on the show,
Lord,
y'all.
Thank you.
Man, the Lord will put you in company of some.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Lord.
I'm done.
When he made me. I'm sorry. We talking about me? Oh, okay. We talking about everybody else. Okay.
Hey, Robert, I have a question.
Talk about yourself.
Sure.
Can you share with our viewers what are some of the latest projects you're working on?
Woo. Actually, there's several right now.
It's kind of hard to name.
I have a new show that's coming out in September called Champion. It's an all-male cast, phenomenal group of guys, all singers, everything. Also going to have a surprise guest, a big-time dude. And also I'm working on a show called The Soul of a Woman. This one I wrote for Shacille.
Okay.
Hopefully we get hers done in Greenville coming up soon as this figure out what we're doing with the pandemic. Right. And then we also have another one called Mama J. She's a spinoff from she's a spinoff from Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. We wrote that. But I think just recently the most important project I just wrote is it's called The Edge of Tomorrow. That was given to me. Someone else had the vision, brought it to me, and I sat down and I wrote it. And this is a powerful piece because you're pretty much dealing with. I can say this much. You pretty much is another version of the rapture.
Mm.
So this takes place in a church. This is going to be a church tour. We're already talking to other churches. We want to do it as a church tour where we want to get people's eyes to open up and give them a thought.
Yeah.
What would you be doing if tomorrow came today? That sort of thing.
Wow.
So that's what we're looking at.
Come on.
Good.
That is awesome. Okay, so with all the gifts and talents that you've been blessed with, which one are you passionate about the most?
The one that I'm most passionate about the most right now, I forgot about my youth. I have a show coming out that's strictly for the youth.
Okay.
And I haven't titled it yet, but that one's written and that one is all for youth. But I think the one that I'm most passionate about is Beautiful and Champion are neck and neck, because the way Beautiful is written, it's been revamped a little where it really touches what women are going through and dealing with, from trafficking to. I've learned a lot from that process.
Yeah.
And then with Champion, I'm dealing with nothing but men, things that they deal with, things that they're going through, and I'm hopeful to follow that up with a men's conference. So we'll just see. And I've called on some powerful, some men of God, some ministers that I want to come into contact. And let's help some of these brothers, especially now. you'd be amazed what some of these guys are going through. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But those are my two projects that I'm really, really, really into because I just want to help people. I don't want to do anything that I'm not helping someone or giving them something to think about. Edge of Tomorrow is very important as well, but that's going to take a life of its own. Hopefully that's just pure ministry. That's just pure ministry.
Awesome.
So you are truly a man of many talents. You really are. You not only playwright, but you also sing. I've had the privilege of hearing you sing. You really, and wow, God uses you in such a way. It's just awesome.
The voice will knock you out, guys.
Thank you.
Wow. So I mean, since we're currently, our current situation is putting this world in such a spin. Many people not really knowing which way to go, left or right. Give us some type of an encouraging word for someone who's really lost in this time right now. And also, can you please let our viewers know how to follow you in your work? So that's a two-part. Like that.
Well, for me, it's just really trusting God. You know, everybody has their own opinions, but just trust God. You know, have your own personal relationship with Him where you're comfortable with some of the decisions that you will have to make. We're in a place now where people are, well, should I use faith or should I use wisdom? But for me, it's if you have faith in God, then He's gonna give you wisdom.
Yeah.
It's not separated. It's not separate. But we're so busy trying to make it separate that it's not. So God is gonna give you the instructions. It's just no way. Me, I don't stress about it. I don't worry about it because the very fact I believe God already knows.
That's
Why
right.
I'm going to trip about something that He already knows the outcome. I'm not going to trip about it. You know, He even knows the day that I'm going to leave this earth.
Yeah.
I don't trip about it. I continue to do what He's called me to do. I focus in on that and try to encourage as many people as I possibly can. The homeless, you know, I'm feeding them. I'm just trying to do my part.
Yeah.
And, you know, also to answer the second question, you can follow me pretty much on Facebook as Robert Grant, and then there's Robert Grant Enterprise as well. Instagram is Robert Grant for real. I'm still working on my website, Grant Vision Entertainment. It's just a number of things that are out there. And on those pages, you'll see how you can reach me for information, for shows, or whatever the case may be. So that's primarily it.
Okay, cool.
I got one more question. Are
Sure.
you still doing photography? Are you still doing photography? Because
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got to do your girl in the next week or so. She hit me up. She's ready to get back to work.
So Kimberly.
Okay.
She said she's gonna hit you up.
Yeah, she did. And I told her whatever day she's ready, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because that's a beautiful woman right there. I love taking her pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the privilege and honor
And Tony too now. Now don't get Tony right. Shit. Tony doggone superstar.
Don't do that.
No.
Yes, I've
Tony's
had the
superstar.
privilege of doing
her
photo
pictures.
session. Yeah,
I love doing her pictures.
Yes, you did an awesome job. He actually, like, after I saw my pictures, I was like, "Who is that? That's not me."
The same thing. He did my picture too. I said, "Who that woman right there?" So who that woman? That's what I said. Who that woman? That's what I said.
Listen, I just want to say, Robert, that you are an amazing man. You know, having the privilege of working with you, just seeing your gift evolve. Like I said, you have touched so many people, especially with Beautiful. Like, it's so much energy and positivity has been talking about it. Julie, Crystal, all of them. Even Keela was on the show when we were talking about it. The awesomeness that had developed. But it's just that God has planted so much in you, you know, that we are so looking forward to everything that you are going to bring out. And we know that it's going to go far. It's not just going to be here in the East Coast. It's going to go everywhere. And it's going to leave a lasting impression. So really, it's an honor for you being on the show today. You know, so we're very
well. You gotta remember this as well, Tony. You know, first and foremost, I give everything to God. It all belongs to Him. It's not mine. It's all His. Trust me when I say that.
Yeah.
But the second part of that is that Beautiful wouldn't have happened without you, without Crystal, without you know, everybody that was a part of that, you guys did that. I didn't do it. You guys did it. You
Yeah, but
used the
you
gifts.
created the
Tony
vision.
made Tony made things happen the way it's supposed to happen. She was driving all the way from Charlotte. I would get ill with her at times, but she did what she loved to do, and that's what, you know, what she's called to do. I'm so grateful that she's doing what she's called to do, because Tony will tell you, I used to be hard on her. I'm like, look, girl, you got too much in you to be just sitting back. Too much.
You tell the
So
truth.
again, it's all about the people around me. It is. It's not me. It's the people around me. I can write it. I love writing, but without those folks,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for giving me
Absolutely.
kudos. But like I said, it's because of the love we have. We're family. We're, you know,
Well,
God
like I said,
God was orchestrating everything, you know,
always.
and he was in the midst of it all. Even when you used to fuss at me getting back up the road, God was with me he was in the passenger seat. Okay. Going back up the road. All right.
Yeah, and he is. I truly believe that. I believe my life is orchestrated with the people he put in my life, the people he moves out of my life. But the thing about it with me is I'm grateful for everything that everybody's ever done to me, and I always will be a fan of theirs. Whether it's you, Crystal, whoever, Danny, anybody who's doing something that I've dealt with or worked with, I'm gonna always be your biggest cheerleader. You'll never see me not being that. It'll always be that way.
So much.
That's for
Thank
sure.
you.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Today. Brave-ites, make sure you stay tuned. When we come back from our break, we will have our motivational moment of the day. So don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Danny Nicole. I am one of the hosts of the Brave Talk Show. So guess what? We're offering an opportunity to all entrepreneurs to promote or advertise their business on our show. For more information, please contact us at t.n.e.networksllc@gmail.com or visit our website at www.tnenetworks.com. Hey, have you seen the show yet? Check us out on YouTube. And if you like it, hit like and then subscribe. How about that?
All right, we're back. We're back to Brave. We are so silly, y'all. This is how we do. We are full of life. If we can make you laugh, we doing a good job, okay? Inspiring you and making you laugh, but also having you smile. So that's what we do. But we want to thank our guests for being on the show today, J. Locke, who is the CEO of Alpha Men Care. And then also we had the phenomenal and awesome Robert Grant, who is an actor, playwright, photographer. He has many titles as well, but we thank him for being on the show. So we want to go ahead and do our motivational moments to leave with you so you can take it to the world to inspire other people. So Crystal, what do you want to give?
This was on my mind. I wrote it down because I want everybody to understand this. Just because the curtain has closed in your life, the curtain has closed in your life, just remember, doesn't mean the production is over. God has to close the curtain to set it up for the next scene. That means God will remove people out of your life, just like Robert Grant said, and move people into your life. You know, just like with Tony, I would never have met her if I didn't do beautiful. I mean, yeah, God works in such mysterious ways, and he brings such wonderful people. And now I've got to meet Danny and JT, which
Yeah.
He's like our Charlie on Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah. But okay, well that was great, Crystal. I have to say that isolation is a blessing. Isolation, you know how sometimes we always crave to be around other people. Well, that's a distraction. People can be a distraction. People, places, and things can be a distraction. Isolation is the time when you can get to the center of yourself, the core of yourself, and understand that there's some things that you have not really dealt with. A lot of people rush into relationships, not taking care of certain things that they have left under the rug. But when you're by yourself, you can get to yourself and get those things and deal with it face on. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of yourself. Isolation is a blessing.
That's good.
So my last word of the day would be uninterrupted. Be uninterrupted. And what I mean by that is learn how to stand firm, not be distracted. Do not let anybody deter you from your dreams or your goals. You are going to come across a lot of naysayers. You're going to come across a lot of people that don't see the same vision as you. A lot of times you can't take people with you to your destination. A lot of times you got to let them off along the way. And it's okay. It's not that you don't love them any less. It's just the simple fact that they don't fit into the lane that you're in.
Yes.
Let them be where they are. That's it. And you will be fine. And then guess what? If you happen to see them again along the road and they finally got it together, or they happen to be ready to get on track with you, then guess what? You get them on track with you. But until then, let them off and you continue your journey and you pray blessings for them so that they can find their own way. So that's the word of the day. Be uninterrupted. All right?
That's awesome.
Tony, I like that, girl. I like
that. That's good.
Yeah, and on a t-shirt, right? Be uninterrupted.
That's right.
But as always, this has been an awesome episode of Brave Talk Show. So happy. You know, I'm always blessed to be with my girls every show. We're bringing it, and we're so glad that our viewers are enjoying our shows. Thank you so much for your love, your feedback. This show would not happen if it's not for you guys. And if you ever want us to talk about something, make sure that you email us or contact us. You can message us even on YouTube as well. Go to our YouTube page, T&E Networks, and check us out. Make sure you subscribe and click on that little bell so you can get the notifications, okay? And check us out on our website, www.tnenetworks.com. Until next time, Braveites. See you later.
Bye-bye.